It was a sunny Sunday morning, on May 7, 2023, in Brownsville, Texas. Situated close to the U.S.-Mexico border, the city has seen an influx of migrants, many of whom were Venezuelan, in the weeks prior. It was a scene of joyful celebration when around 8:30 a.m., tragedy struck as a Range Rover SUV came hurtling towards a group of people waiting for the bus at an unmarked bus stop. The SUV ran up the curb, flipping as it careened for approximately 200 feet, striking some of the people who were stood on the sidewalk 30 feet away. Witnesses apprehended the driver who had tried to flee, and he was taken for treatment for his injuries. Initial reports suggested around a dozen people had been injured and at least 7 killed. That number rose to 8 in the evening, as police prepared to arrest the hospitalized driver. Authorities shared 3 theories: that the driver was intoxicated, that it was an accident, or that it was an intentional act. A blood sample was taken and sent to the Texas Department of Public Safety for testing. The driver was being uncooperative with authorities, though he was expected to be taken into custody when released from hospital. Victor Maldonado, the director of the Bishop Enrique San Pedro Ozanam Center, where the incident occurred, stated that most of the victims were Venezuelan men. The shelter houses up to 250 people, and many who stay there leave the same day. That day the number of migrants entering Brownsville was 2,500, with the processing area in the city only able to contain 1,000 people. This contributed to a bottleneck, which prevented many from leaving the city. It is thought that the incident may serve as a wake-up call to invest in a humanitarian response, as it is thought to be the cause of this morning's tragedy. Vicente Gonzalez said that local officials were in communication with the federal government about the crash. It is a tragedy, and the death toll could have been higher were it not for the courage and quick thinking of witnesses. We can only hope that in the coming days, resources are allocated to ensure the safe and humane treatment of all migrants, so that nothing like this can ever happen again.